All right, welcome to your next workout. We're going to start with an easy warm-up without the suspension trainer. We're going to start with a gentle twist and washing machine is what we're going to call this. Let those hands twist around, slap you on the side, waking up the nervous system, waking up the tissues for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to go into air guitars. We're going to reverse air guitar or forward, that's cool too, or reverse, whichever you decide. You're going to play that guitar riff holding your air guitar in your opposite hand. When you've riffed 10 times backwards, let's riff 10 times forwards. Turning on that core, stabilizing the body through this momentum that you're creating with your arm. You can probably guess what's next. It's the other side. Let them hear the riff from the other side, ZZ Top style. Who knew I could play guitar on both sides? Excellent. And when you're done with your solo, what you're going to do is put both hands together into a windmill action. Get nice and tall at the top. You can come up onto your toes as an option. Bring it right back down. We're going to go 10 windmills forward, 10 windmills backwards. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knees to the chest or next. You're going to grab a knee, hug it, and extend those hips. Grab a knee, hug it, extend those hips. 5 each side should do it. Perfect. Perfect. Turning the glutes on, turning the balance on is another big aspect of this movement. We've got quads coming up next. You're going to find your balance. If you need to hold on to a wall or anything like that, perfectly fine. But you're going to grab your foot and squeeze those glutes, push the hips forward, hold for about a breath. Counterbalance with your hand, whatever you need to do. There you go. Just about 5 each side. And last but not least, we're going to spread our base nice and wide into an A frame. We're going to hinge forward with a nice straight spine. We're going to take both hands. We're going to reach towards that left foot. And then we're going to walk our hands across our body. We're going to reach to that right foot. And then we're going to wash, rinse, repeat. 5 times each side, opening up that posterior chain, hips, hamstrings, low back. Maybe you're feeling this in the calves. Maybe you're feeling this in the bottom of the feet. But this is one of the areas that is so undervalued and so tight. If you're part of modern society, you probably sit a lot. Which means these tissues go on vacation and they don't come back unless you turn them on with what we're going to be doing today. All right, so when you're ready, let's grab our suspension trainer. The first movement in our 5-part series is going to be side leans. Check your length of your straps. Make sure everything looks pretty good. You're going to take the stirrups in your hand. You're going to push them right above head. Whoop, there you go. And for 30 seconds, we're going to be side leaning. As an option, you can split your stance, one foot in front of the other. Doesn't really matter. I would suggest crossing them over. There we go. And you're going to lean those hips down and then straighten back up. And you're going to let the side body tissues, the obliques, the quadratus lumbardum here, the glutes, the hip tissue, you're going to let those stretch out, lengthen out, and then you're going to shorten them back up and press above head. The reason I go into that type of description, 5 seconds till we switch, is because I want you to think about what muscle groups we're using. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides, please. And start on the left side. 3, 2, 1. Dip it down. Let those side body tissues elongate. Follow through with the upper body and the shoulders. The reason that we want to paint a description of the tissues that you want to be using is so that you're not just pulling with your shoulders and making this into primarily a shoulder exercise. It should be a core stabilizing exercise or a whole body exercise. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and Yahtzee. Nice job on that. Next, we've got a dual-handled row, twist, and push. So you're going to be facing the anchor point, You're going to lean back. You're going to row the handles row your rib cage right to the handles. You're going to rotate and push. Perfect. If you want to add a little bit of a pivot to your stance, you can. It's going to add more twist. More twist means, well, healthier spine mechanics. And healthy spine mechanics means happy person. A happy person means long life. So more twist equals long life. 15 seconds in, 1/4 of the way done. If you want to make this more difficult, you can walk towards that anchor point, or you can walk away from the anchor point to make it less difficult. The options are endless. You just passed halfway. You always want to strategize to make sure that you can make it through the whole working set. So we're working 60 seconds here. You've got 22 seconds left, thereabouts. So you just figure out what works best for you. You got 15 seconds left in this opening set. This one's always the rough one. This one and the last one, because the tissues, the nervous system, etc., are just coming online. 3, 2, 1, and Yahtzee. Good stuff. All right. Now we're going to be down on the ground for a bridge. We're going to be on our back. One leg is going to go in. One heel is going to go into the stirrup. We're going to put our heel right below the anchor point. So you can put 2 stirrups around one heel. Once you have your proper position, you're going to be pushing your heel down into the ground, keeping a bent knee while you push the suspended knee into the strap itself. Hips come down and hips come right back up. And think about peeling your hips up off the ground and then lowering your spine one vertebrae at a time. And you're just going to extend the hips and then lower back down under control. Extend hips, lower back down under control, and extend. Excellent. You've got 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Go ahead and come on up. Switch your feet. Bend both legs about 90 degrees at the knee. A little more, a little less, isn't going to hurt much. And go ahead and bridge. And then come back down. And bridge. And right back down. Perfect. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice job. All right, so this next movement is also going to be a ground-based movement, and what we're going to do is turn over into a low plank. We're going to put our toes into the stirrups. Our forearms are going to be on the ground for a body saw. And if you want to just hold your plank here, you may, but if you want a little bit more, you're going to hinge at the shoulder joints, pushing the body back and slowly rocking it forward. Now this one is a significant amount more challenging than the others, so we're only going to do this one for 30 seconds. You got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very nice job. All right, last but not least, our jump squats. Everyone's favorite exercise. So you're facing the anchor point. Squat down as deep as you can. You need to lean back if you need to. 3, 2, 1, and jump it up. Hop. Good stuff. We got a full minute of this, so you don't have to jump quite so high. Let's make it hop squats. There we go. And if you want to get creative with it and hop to the side, or hop back, or hop forward, make it your own. That is 1/3 of the way done. Yeah, things will start to burn. Go ahead and stop. Shake things out if you need. Totally fine. Coming up on halfway. There's halfway. $20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 3, and 2, and 1, and well done. Very nice job. Okay, that is round 1. 4.5 minutes of work, moving efficiently. The body's coming online. If you need to stretch quads, if you need to stretch hamstrings, hips, etc., do whatever you need to do. If you just need to breathe, we are coming back online with round 2 in 30 seconds. Yeah, buddy. In 20 seconds, we've got side leans. So we'll be starting with the right side first. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 begins right now. There you go. Lean that side body. Remember, if you need a little bit more base, you can split your stance. Trailing foot in front or lead foot in front. That's up to you. It's a personal preference. What feels better on your system. Halfway there on this side. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lean nice and deep. Get down there. Last one. And you're amazing. Very good job. Okay. Left side. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And side leans. Go. One thing you might try is dipping your head in between your arms or keeping your head, framing your head, might be a better word, framing the head with the arms while you go deep into that side lean. Very nice job. Ask those tissues to lengthen out for you. Muscles can only shorten, they can't lengthen. So when we use our body weight and gravity to orient our bodies to lengthen out the tissues, there's more benefit than just the getting stronger. 3, 2, 1, and excellent. Side leans are done. Next movement in our order of operations is our row, twist, and push. This is going to be alternating side to side for 1 minute. Pick a distance from the anchor point for your feet where you can survive. And 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Row, twist, and push. Keep breathing, keep moving. Efficient movements, full movements before we move a lot. Quality over quantity is another way to say that, but I like to be wordy. So different people who learn with different styles can pick up on what works best for them. Look at that. We're already halfway there right now. 30 seconds to go. Moving well, moving full range. Spinal twist in there. Happy hips in there, nice long, tall, proud, regal posture. 15 seconds to go. Keep it breathing, keep it moving for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Okay, let's hit the deck for our bridges, please. Second round, 30 seconds each side, lengthening out your straps. One heel into 2 straps, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Bridge it up and right back down. And we're going to keep that leg bent, please. You can straighten it out as an option, but your base level exercise is going to keep the suspended leg bent. In 10, 9, 8, 7, dig those toes into the ground, heel into the stirrup, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Switching sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Dig into the ground with all 5 toes. Raptor feet is what we call that around these parts. Keeping a right angle at the floating leg, at the suspended leg. Halfway there already. Hoorah. 10 seconds left. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfect. Very nice. We're going to stay down here on the ground. Got a 30-second body saw, or if you want to keep it with just a plank, you're more than welcome to do that. As you can see, our beautiful model here sticks her feet in and then turns over. That's how the varsity squad gets into the TRX. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, and go. Body saw is an option. You can just hold your plank if you'd like. Please note that the palms are flat here, gripping into the ground, and the elbows and forearms are parallel with one another. This prevents the tendency for rounding in the spine, in the thoracic spine, which we tend to do when we drive, when we text, when we type on a computer or a phone, etc., etc. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Very nice job. Excellent. Last in our series is our squat hops. You can add some lateral movement to it. You can add no lateral movement if you'd like. The choice is up to you, how you want to make it. We start in 3, we start at 2, we start at 1, and go. And add a little bit of a row in there to get yourself some extra height. Make this your movement. The important part is that you do it well. And if you're following along with us this far, then you are doing it well. Coming up on halfway already. Loading the whole feet. Heels down. Toes into the ground. 30 seconds left. There we go. You got a nice long break coming up. Keep those hips loaded. Try not to lean forward. Lean back onto the straps. You got 20 seconds left. Let's go, you Uber athletes, you alpha athletes. Dominate the day. Keep that immune system strong. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very nice. 60-second break. We're going to time it out at 60 seconds. If you need to take a little bit longer, that's totally fine. Make it your own. If you want to use your suspension trainer to mobilize, open up the chest, open up the hips, in a superstar stretch, or a messiah stretch, listen to your body. What does it need? The answer is right in front of you. Just move in fashions that feel good. Back stretch. There we go. Decompressing the spine. A bit of a wiggle there. The beauty of the suspension trainer programming is that it allows your body to move through ranges that are not always available to it, as well as loading and unloading those angles on the bones that are not available when there's just gravity being applied without the assistance of the strap, which is why we love this so much. Okay, so round 3. We start in 10 seconds. We've got our side leans. This is the last round you've got to go. So please move well before you move a lot. And don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Arms go up. Side bend, side lean. Frame that head with your arms. You can take that split stance if you'd like. Good stuff. This is a great lateral flexion for the spine as well while we're opening up the hips. The tissues of the glute maximus, glute medius on the sides. You've already got 20 seconds in. We're only going 30 seconds, so let's call it 3 more reps, please. If we go a little bit over, that's not going to kill you. It'll actually do quite the opposite, make you harder to kill. Last rep. Beautiful work. Very good. Right side's done. You say bye-bye to that movement. Left side starts in 3, and 2, and 1, and arms up. Perfect. Stretch those hips out. Side body is loving you for this. Loving you for the work you're putting in, for the investment that you're making in yourself today. Each and every day, get a little bit better. That's the meaning of life. 10 seconds. Breathe, reach. Good stuff. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Love the extra rep in there. Excellent work. Very nice. All right, side leans are done. Your body's just itching for those row, rotate to push. So let's not leave it waiting any longer. 3, 2, 1, and row, rotate, push. Very nice. Make sure it's not too easy for you. You can always adjust the difficulty by stepping forward for more difficult, stepping backward for less difficult. Perfect. Coming up on halfway in just a few seconds. Remember, this is the last time that you have to do this movement. There is halfway. 30 seconds left. And there's 20 seconds left. Row, rotate, and push. Very nice job. 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That's 3 down. 2 down, sorry. 2 down. 3 to go. We've got our single leg bridges next. Let's lengthen those straps out. Keep you at a wide angle this time so you can see the global view of what's going on. One heel into 2 straps. We're only going 30 seconds each side. Legs are supposed to stay at 90. You have the option of extending one at the end of the bridge if you'd like. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bridge it up, and then right back down. Hips, spine, spine, then hips. Tuck that pelvis, push it up towards the sky, and let your spine back down before the pelvis touches the ground. It's kind of like lifting up a rug and looking underneath. If you've got a vacuum or, I don't know, sweep things under it or whatever you do to rugs, but you're peeling your spine off the ground and then letting it right back down the way you came up. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Very nice job. Switching sides, switching heels. Last time you got to do this, kiddos. 3 and 2 and 1. Push into the ground. Hips drive up. Hips, spine. Spine to the hips. Very nice. Hips and spine. Spine to the hips. Wash, rinse, repeat. Very good. 15 seconds left. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nicely done. Body saw. Last time you got to do it, just 30 seconds. Toes are going to go in for the body saw. Time starts now. Bring the body forward, pushing the body back into the posterior as well. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1, and time. Very nice. Okay, last bit in our work series. We've got squat jumps or hops or side hops or some form of full squat to extension. You don't have to hop at all if you don't want to, but we do have 60 seconds of work remaining. And then we got our cool down stretch, and then you go and be awesome doing something else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make it your own, and go. Nice, load the whole foot. Whether you're going lateral, whether you're going up and down, make it your own. Nice work, kiddos. 20 seconds in. This is one of those movements where time does seem to slow down. It is difficult, but that's okay because it makes you harder to kill, right? Right. Halfway there. 30 seconds and we're done with the hard stuff. You can stop and shake it out whenever you'd like, within reason. Pushing past your comfort point creates a new comfort point. Don't quit when it gets hard. That's, well, then everybody would do it if that were the case, but you're never going to get better if you quit when it's hard. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and time. Yeah, very nice job. Take a little breather. Got a cool down stretch. Let's do ninja kicks on the post or on the wall. Let's get 10 each side with the left side whenever you're ready. No rush. We've got a counterbalance with that right arm. We're just going to do 10 kicks. We're just resetting all the tissues. Now, if you're a jet setter and have a very busy schedule, I must insist that you make time to stretch, because it is easy to skip this part. It feels like the workout is done, and while the hard part's done, if you don't take time to reset your tissues, then they will come back and bite you in the form of an impairment on your movement. It might be something when you're asleep. It might be something when you're walking or driving or using the restroom. You've got a figure 4 next. Grab your strap, put the shoe on the knee, and bend that knee of your base leg in order to achieve a stretch in the opposite hip. Anyway, so if you don't stretch, your body the tissues are kind of like hot lava right now. You need to hold that stretch for about 1 or 2 breaths and then come on up. So the lava will cool in the form that your body is in. So if you're going to work out and then go sit on your couch or sit at your desk or sit in a car, sit, underlying theme in modern life. Let's do 3 of these each side, please. Then guess what? Your tissues will mold to that orientation that you put your body in. So if we don't reset those tissues, you can expect a tight low back, tight hamstrings, overactive iliopsoas, rounded shoulders, tight pectoralis major. The list goes on. So please stretch. Excellent. Last time here in the figure 4, and we're going to end with a Messiah stretch, which is going to have our body facing away from the anchor point, and we're reaching out as wide as possible. Chin goes up. Think nice long line from the pelvis up to the sky, up to the chin while you look up to the sky. Hands go out to the side, creating a nice long line from fingertip all the way across the shoulders, the front of the body. Try to drop your shoulders down. Excellent. We'll hold this for 10 breaths. Line of tension going from fingertips to across the front of the body, around to the other side. I think that's about 5 breaths. Slow your breathing down. Hard part's over. Give your body the attention it deserves. It's worked hard for you. Or you can replace brakes and shocks and tires on your car. You cannot replace body parts. If you do, they're never as good as the original. So you may as well give your body the attention it deserves. And thank you so much for joining us for this edition of LizFit.